Opus 4.6 is so powerful, and I will show you how you can use it in your terminal, on your computer, and how you can start and finish a project really easily and quickly. It's not more powerful than a coding model. 4.5, but 4.6 has teams, so it generates teams to complete tasks, and I will show you how you can use it to finish a task. If you know Polymarket, we will create a clone of Polymarket, but not just the UI. We will create the engine. We will create the prediction engine. Actually, and agents will work separately on these projects, and we can observe how they work, how they delegate tasks, etc. Let's get started. You can use any platform for this, but I will use Cursor. You can use any IDE, or you can use the terminal. But for beginners, actually, the Claude Code extension is easy to work with. You cannot use Teams in the extension, by the way, but I will show you how to set up your project first. We opened Cursor. We choose the Claude Code extension for VS Code from Cursor, or you can use VS Code directly. You can install it from here. It's already installed on my computer. Right here, I am going to officially start the project. Whenever you type a / into the field, you can easily choose your preferred model, and then you will be able to see your selected model displayed right here. Additionally, please keep in mind that you have to log in the very first time you use this specific extension here. Now, first I will ask a question. It's logged in, but let's say you are my setup assistant. First, verify which cloud version and which model I'm currently running. Then give me a short checklist for using Opus 4.6. It's installed on my computer, actually on my MacBook, but with this prompt, you can configure your version. As you can see, this is the current status. The cloud version is shown here, and Claude Opus is the active model. Let's generate a safe, minimal example of a Claude Code settings.json file. This way, you can actually activate your teams. The model is pinned to Opus 4.6, and there's a section for enabling experimental agent teams. This is important if it's available. It will indicate that it's enabled in your project, but with this prompt, you can enable your agent teams. Actually, and after that, we will create our first project. We will clone Polymark. You can see it's observing, by the way, if you're a newcomer. If you are just getting started with Claude Code for the very first time, whether you are utilizing it as a specialized extension, integrating it within your own custom cloud application, or even executing commands directly in the terminal, you will find that each of these methods offers a distinctly different user experience. For the purposes of our walkthrough today, I would like to take the time to demonstrate these Claude Code projects right here within this integrated development environment, as it provides the most comprehensive view of the workflow. We call it the IDE here in Cursor. The IDE is based on VS Code, but it's more like chatting or like having a team member. When we will move to terminal, it's more like a developer kind feeling. You will see, as you can see, model is here. Everything is okay, no API keys. So it looks like our agent has now been successfully fully operational. Let's get run it and start our project. First of all, we are going to open up the terminal window. Oops, let me find that terminal. And right here, we finally have our command line terminal ready to go. Actually, this is not strictly necessary at all. So let's just try to write down as much about the cloud as you possibly can right now. It started now. My prompt: build a Polymarket style prediction market prototype. Create an agent team with these roles, actually technical architect, domain expert, UX designer, QA test engineer. Aim for a working local prototype web app with basic market list, market detail page, etc. It started to work. It will design now. It will plan for us, actually. And after it, it will create agent teams, and they will work on projects individually. Same time, so normally it takes maybe a few hours or so, more or less, but here in 10 to 15 minutes, we can easily create our MVP. You will see it now. It's searching the web and gathering information about what Polymarket is, how it works, all the details, and it's collecting this information. And okay, after that, it will create the plan and ask us, okay? As you can see, there's a plan here, and it's really detailed because it's been examined. All right, the system's front end is white, and the React styling uses Tailwind, React Router, Jest, and Express. Yes, the JSON file, and why we're using it, it explains that to us as well. So there's reasoning, not just, okay, let's copy this. Okay, let's do this. It's reasoning, it's thinking about it, and it's finding the most reasonable, most logical way to create these projects. Also, you can see the folder structure, what we've created, and the APIs, our paths, descriptions, all of them. And actually, it's asking for our approval, and yes, as you can see, we said yes. And it will start to create this entire system. As you can see, it started to create agents here. And when we press Shift and the arrow keys, we can talk to them, we can see them individually. It's really important. For example, we can say something to the back end, and we can also see the front end. As you can see, you can view the front end's tasks, and you can assign individual tasks to it. So they're working individually, and we also have a team lead. As you can see, let's hide this agent that's working actively and individually. Yes, and they are creating the back end, front end, and all the necessary areas individually. So with this system, it becomes so easy to create your prototype, your MVP, your product, your app. It's all up to you. Also, it's changing the way we work. Actually, it used to be so hard to create these kinds of tools for your business, for internal services, or for anything else, but now, for your agency. By the way, I don't really believe in this whole AI automation agency thing, but there are AI agencies. And with an agency, you can create services for companies. You can solve their problems. You can find solutions for their sales operations or accounting operations. There are lots of areas. You can integrate your system into theirs, and you can get really high value, really high profit margins from these operations. Easily. You can make $3,000 to $5,000 in your first month, but not just any time. Workflow. With agent workflows, you can create agent workflows thanks to these systems, thanks to integration, thanks to Claude Code, and so on. With this update, actually, you can create your solutions much faster. Because you can create a team of 10 agents. You can plan for 10 agencies, and they can work on the same projects individually and very quickly. Okay, all of them consume tokens individually, so it can use up your tokens. But you can get your results very easily. And you can go to market, you can approach companies, you can create your own prototype or anything else. As I said, it's up to you. So it's changing the way we work. In the future, not so far off, by the way, next year, maybe the year after, we will see micro companies, micro agencies. And by the way, Y Combinator has also mentioned this. Small-scale micro agencies will function very much like modern software systems, because they can now efficiently expand their entire business operations by leveraging the power of AI. And that's extremely valuable right now. So we will see micro companies providing their services to large companies. So companies won't hire. Instead, they'll get solutions from other people who actually have expertise in that specific solution. So think of it that way. You can create a service for a company, and instead of working within a company to provide that solution, you can sell your solution to multiple companies and earn more money. And from the company's perspective, they can use your solution and know it will be effective because you're an expert in this specific solution, just this solution, so they don't need to worry. For example, you might be bringing customers to them, and you're an expert in outreach, finding customers, and so on. So they don't need to hire someone for that. You'll bring the customers to them. This is actually how things work. Features like this, micro companies, micro startups, and even micro agencies operate this way. And it's extremely valuable, and in this way you can create these solutions. If you start right now, you have a big advantage, a huge head start. But thanks to the improvements in models, you can make a really large amount of money, a huge profit, if you take action now. Now, let's get started. Let's check our progress. By the way, it's actually finished. Prediction market prototype complete. It's really good. All the agents worked on it, and I said, okay, let's run it. On the front end, the local front end, by the way. It said it started and it's working, but we'll check together. Actually, ta-da, it's working, by the way. It's really good. And let's check that it's working. Like, yep, buy, confirm yes, portfolio. We have a portfolio. Actually, it created this engine, and we have markets. We can improve this, of course, but there's an engine. There are markets exactly like Polymarket, if you check Polymarket, and we can improve it with a few prompts. While it certainly has the capacity to be powered by a battery, this particular model is currently equipped with a high-performance engine and is actively performing complex calculations. To see how this works in a real-world scenario, let's go ahead and verify the process by actually going through the steps of buying one right now. As you can see, it's changing. So we created a basic Polymarket, but it can be improved. Actually, the main point is that in less than 15 minutes, we made this system. It's up to you. You can create a solution, you can create a mobile app, you can create SaaS, but you have the power. You just have to learn how to use it. You don't need to have technical knowledge, you don't have to be a developer, a software engineer, or anything else, but you do need to know how to use it. And you have to dream about what to do, and you have to start with the models. And talk with them, make plans, try to implement, fail, try again, and try again. And if you want to join our community, I'm dropping the link below. We will create these solutions together. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit the like button And if you subscribe to the channel, we will grow together, we will create solutions, and we will talk in the comments. Thanks again. Bye.